If you run a podcast or do interview-style videos and you're tired of chopping them up by hand for shorts, reels, or TikTok, this one's for you. I took the same podcast episode and ran it through two free-to-start clip makers, Opus Clips and Vizard, so you can see what you actually get on the free entry tier. I'll walk through import, auto-clipping, captions, and styling, adding B-roll, elements, exporting, and how ready each tool is for real posting. I'm keeping it hands-on friend to friend. No pricing rabbit holes, just the stuff that helps you ship. Spoiler, Vizard wins this round. Here's the setup so you know I'm not cherry picking. The test video is a mid-length podcast. Two people talking, a couple of tangents, some solid hooks, and the usual filler you want trimmed out of the first 3 seconds. I'm judging on a few things that actually move the needle. How well the tool finds stop scroll hooks, whether the captions are readable and on beat, how fast I can style things without losing my mind, how easy it is to add quick B-roll or a logo bumper, whether exporting is annoying, and whether the output is ready for TikTok IG Shorts without a second editor. That's it. Let's start with the first touch point. Getting your clip in. Opus lets you paste a link or upload. It's very just feed it and go. It spins for a bit, then auto-splits the long video into a list of short candidates and slaps a virality score on each. The flow is beginner-friendly, no question. Vizard also takes uploads or links, but the second it ingests your file, it auto-transcribes and binds the transcript to timestamps, so you're editing like a writer from minute 1. That detail matters later, because cutting from the transcript is just faster than scrubbing a waveform or guessing timestamps. Now the part most people care about, automatic clip discovery. Opus generates a bunch of shorts and ranks them. It's good at volume, and the list feels familiar if you've used scoring UIs before. The downside in my run was the first few seconds. A lot of the recommended clips started with ums, gentle wind-up sentences, or context that should be cut before a hook. You can definitely pick some you like and toss the rest, but you'll end up doing a fair amount of manual taste sorting to avoid soft starts. Vizard's auto-editing. Viral Clips was more aggressive and honestly smarter about the open. It surfaced lines that start strong. Clean claims, crisp how-tos, those wait what moments, and cropped to vertical without chopping off faces or burying a screen share. The big difference is the cadence feels purposeful. You hit play and it sounds like an editor tightened it, not like a random slice of a conversation. From the same long video, I got more clips I'd actually post from Vizard and fewer, not quite duds. On a typical 20-40 minute episode, I can bank 8 to 12 that are post-ready with Vizard. With Opus, I had a decent pile, but more, this needs a recut notes. Captions and styling are where a lot of clips live or die. If the text looks off, you lose people on a dim phone and a noisy bus. Opus shows captions and offers template looks, but on free, you're limited on what you can change, and you run into upgrade to see do that walls fast. The templates themselves are fine. Some options pop. But if you want to lock a brand look and just batch apply it, you're stepping outside free pretty quickly. And there's also that 3-day export window you have to watch out for on free. Very easy to forget and lose access if you're juggling real life. Vizard's caption system is built for speed and clarity. You set font, size, highlight color, a subtle stroke so it reads at 30% brightness, and safe zones so you're not plastering text over your mouth or burying it under platform UI, and you apply it across the batch. The captions are syllable synced to your voice too, which is a tiny detail that reads professionally cut subconsciously. It's the difference between text drifting and text that feels glued to the beat of your speech. When you've got multiple shorts from one episode, keeping that style consistent is half the brand battle. Editing freedom is another split. Opus's free tier is more of a preview the clips we picked experience. You can heart the ones you like, but deep edits are limited, and that matters if the model grabbed a good idea but started 2 seconds too early or cut the punchline. Vizard lets you nudge a hook from the transcript, delete a sentence, and the video trims itself. Fix a name once, and it updates everywhere in the clip. There's no whack-a-mole hunting around a timeline. That edit like a doc flow is exactly what you want on a podcast because you're not doing whip pan transitions. You're tightening language and pacing. Let's talk elements and branding, because the looks like we meant to post it vibe gets more reach than people admit. In Opus, you've got templates and some stock chart B-roll features, but on free, custom B-roll use and camera angle tweaks are limited or live on a paywalled tier. Also, again, that export timer is a stressor if you're not dumping everything immediately. Vizard keeps the useful bits in one place. Add a progress bar and change its color to match your palette, drop in your logo, tack on a quick 3-second outro bumper to catch follows, and keep all of that consistent across a batch. If I'm posting 5 clips this week, I don't want 5 slightly different looks. I want uniform, clean, scroll-stopping caption color, same safe zones, same outro. Vizard makes that a one-time decision instead of 5 micro-decisions. Export and platform preview. Opus's free tier has that 3-day export window. If you don't export within 3 days, you can't download the clips. That burned me once on a batch I plan to revisit later. The generation speed is fine when the queue is quiet. It slows down under load like most cloud tools. Vizard doesn't play the countdown game. Export is straightforward, and you get clear presets for TikTok, IG Reels, YouTube Shorts, and even LinkedIn, so you're not guessing which UI elements might collide with your captions. In my tests, the stability felt better on long videos too. Less stall, refresh, try again, and more, okay, batch is done. Here's where the difference turns into results. The posting rhythm. Opus is a generator, solid for trying ideas and getting a pile of candidates. If you want a posting cadence, you're stitching together other tools. Vizard bakes that part in. Once I pick my 8 to 12 clips, I drop them into the content calendar: Monday bold claim, Tuesday how-to, Wednesday story, Thursday objection buster, Friday proof, and flip auto schedule. I choose times and platforms, and everything goes out on its own. If something timely pops up, I drag that clip to the top and the rest reshuffles without wrecking the week. If I'm working with a team, editors tighten hooks inside Vizard, and clients leave comments right on the clip, bigger captions. Cut twos, rename this with our version history so experiments don't kill the good version. That whole, from long video to scheduled shorts, is the reason I would pick Vizard even if it didn't generate a single extra clip over Opus, because it keeps me posting like a system, not in bursts. Let me give you a few head-to-head moments from the same podcast. There's a segment where the guest drops a clean, "Here's the one thing I wish I'd known starting out" line. Opus pulled a 40-second chunk that led with a couple of softening phrases and a small before the actual hook. It was fixable, but not on free. Vizard's cut started on the exact sentence people want and trimmed the breathy filler so it hits immediately. There's another bit with a screen share. Opus's vertical crop put text a little too close to the app UI watermark area you'd see on TikTok. Vizard's safe zones kept the caption off the mouth and away from the watermark area by default. Small things, but small things stack into watch time. Okay, quick rundown on where each shines at the free entry tier. If your entire goal is to test an idea fast and you don't care about editing inside the tool, Opus is an easy dip your toes option. It generates a lot, scores it, and you can quickly see if anything jumps out. Just export right away, because coming back later might be a no-go. But if you're actually trying to get your podcast into a weekly short-form rhythm, Vizard is the better pick. The auto-clipping is cleaner at the open, captions look intentional. You can batch style so your grid looks like one editor touched everything, and you can schedule posts so the content actually leaves your computer without you babysitting it. That last part is huge. Most channels don't grow because the clips are bad. They stall because the posting habit breaks. Vizard protects the habit. Here's a dead simple plan you can run this week to see it yourself. Take one 20-30-minute segment, interview, solo rant, tutorial with a couple of punchy lines. Feed it to both Opus and Vizard. In Opus, grab the top 5 scored clips and export immediately. In Vizard, let auto-editing viral clips run, pick your 8 to 12, set a single caption style, font, highlight color, subtle stroke, safe zones, drop 5 into the content calendar for Monfree, and flip auto-schedule for TikTok, IG Reels, Shorts, and LinkedIn if that fits your niche. Next week, look at completion rate on the first 3 seconds, saves, and how much traffic Shorts sent to the full episode. Anything with a soft open, rewrite the first line, and recut the open in Vizard. Anything people saved a lot, copy that caption color and emphasis pattern to the rest of your batch. Repeat. Final verdict, Vizard wins this head-to-head for podcasters and interview creators who actually want to ship consistently. The auto clips come out closer to what a human editor would choose. The captions read clean on dim phones, the styling is one and done across platforms, and the scheduling means you stop living inside a Google Sheet and a dozen upload tabs. Opus plays a useful role as a generator preview if you just want to kick the tires, and its paid tier has some creative options for AI B-roll and camera tweaks. But at the free entry level, if the question is, which one helps me turn one long recording into a week of posts without chaos? It's Vizard. If you want me to do a pure head-to-head, same podcast, both tools, 5 days of shorts, drop your link and I'll post watch time, saves, and click through to the full episode. In the meantime, try both for free, but set up your Vizard style once, map your week, flip auto schedule, and go record the next conversation while your clips go live. That's how you stop dabbling and actually build momentum.